Okay, this is game one of 3 games in a tournament, 40k, 1500 points, no Forge World, 3 detachments, which is a combination of CAD, formation or special detachment, such as the Decurion detachment. And I am bringing, I wanted to play Chaos Space Marines, and the only way I could find a way to play them in a competitive environment is to ally them with some Necrons. So I have a Decurion detachment with Nemether Zendrek, with some warriors, as you see in the list at the start of this video. And yeah, a lot of goodies, some Lich Guards, some Flail ones to infiltrate and to do a bit more close combat. And then of course I've got my Crimson Slaughter Chaos Space Marines detachment with a Lord which is very fighty. He goes with Nurgle, Spawns, and there's a Heldrake, and there's a Molofin. So I'm trying to get in your face, try a fun list, but a bit competitive. Should be able to take a hard list and hit hard, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm playing against James Boyd's Chaos Demons and Chaos Space Marines, so it's sort of Civil War. I guess it's a Chaos Space Marines warm-up game for the rest of the tournament. For the little story, James and I, we played our first game in the last Towards Mayhem tournament. He was playing Iron Hands and I was playing the Eldar at the time. And for the second little story, because there's a team event, because we were 2 real Chaos armies, we decided to nothing of these Grey Knight summoning demons or other demon summoning lists that are not really demons in the tournament. So we were the only 2 Chaos Space Marines players per se on the table. So we agreed to team up. So although we're playing against one another, we team up. And yeah, it was kind of cool because in the end we ended up being second, which is interesting. But so it is, yeah. So we've got Hammer and Anvil deployment. So he's got a fighty army. I have a fighty army, not much shooting, although he has a lot of shooting, as you will see. So I place all my units as close as possible. The cultists are deployed, and they are deployed on the table. I need them to be there to be able to run from turn 1 onwards and get to the objectives. And we're playing 6 objectives, 2 hours 3 points, 2 hours 2 points, 1 is 2 hours 1 point. And if the objectives are secured by objective secure unit, you get initial victory points. So it's quite important there. I have only 2 objective secure units, which are the cultists, throughout the whole list, because the Decurions do not provide objective secure units. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I have no psychic powers, so that should make the game fast, but I have a lot of models and I'm not very used to this list. So hope you enjoy. This is my deployment. Let's go what James Chaos Demons do. Closer look, my deployment, warriors on each side, Nemesis and Drake in the middle there, by the Molofin to provide his 12-inch reroll 1s to the reanimations protocol to units at the bottom of the table there. The Spawn and the Lord behind. I'm hoping for a charge turn 2 or 3 tops into something meaty. I'm thinking about his Chaos Lord, maybe his Demons if I can ground it, but it's gonna be hard. He's got Flying Demon of Slanesh. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, and this Demon of Slanesh got Iron Arm, which isn't good. He's got the Lash of Despair, which is the 2d6 shots in his shooting phase, which if he casts Iron Arm is gonna be really nasty. So, but I have Reanimation Protocol and Necron as tough as hell. James started deployment and he had 2 units of 20 Demonettes, so it took a while. So in the meantime, this is what's on the next table. 4 Knights, it's gonna be painful against Grey Knights. Let's see on this one. For the little story, the Grey Knights won these Imperial Knights get sniped apparently, and didn't make any of the charges which were really important on his turn 5. Tournament was cool. About 20, 40 people? Yeah, 20 people, I think. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Lots of lists. Not that many knights, which is good. And a lot of Necrons. There was about 3 or 4 Necron lists. And here's James Boyd's beautifully painted Chaos Space Marine Iron Warriors themed, which is pretty cool. Bit of a close-up. And then if you compare that to my failed ones, yeah, he's got very, very well painted army. And so, at the end of his deployment, this is what he's got. He's got a massive line of Demonettes with some Chaos Space Marines in there. He's got on the bottom left a Defiler, I believe. Yes, and then on the right you have two Soul Riders, one of Nurgle, the one in the forest with the flag, and the one behind the little fortification there as the Bellflamer Torrent Fire. His Lord is on the left unit there of Chaos Space Marine. Oh, sorry, his Chaos Lord is in the unit of Chaos Space Marines, and his Warlord, the Slaanesh Flying Demon, is at the bottom of the table there in the forest. I infiltrated my Failed ones, as you can see there, so only his Defiler and his Flying Lord will be able to see them on turn 1. I win the roll, and this is how my army is at the end of turn 1. I move everything forward. I did shift the cultist a little bit after this picture, so I'm hoping he's coming closer. I'm gonna shoot him, and then depending on what's available, what's in range, I may charge with Molefin through that ruin, which will be useful, and then yeah, get a meaty charge with my Chaos Lord. Will be fun. My turn 1 was super fast. In his turn 1, he moves his Greater Demon of Slaanesh, Demon Prince, or his Demon Prince of Slaanesh on the right hand side there. He's gonna shoot, I believe, at my Lord unit, and he's gonna start seeing the amazing resilience of Necrons. I do believe, yeah, that everything else moves forward apart from his Nurgle Soul Grinder. And Psychic Phase, these are my dice against his Iron Arm, and I successfully dispel it, which is awesome. In Shooting Phase, he's got some of my cultists, but they pass their leadership check, which is amazing for cultists. Here's a better picture of what it looks like before the rest of his shooting starts. The Soul Grinder of Nurgle at the top of the forest shoots at the warriors and scatters and get one of the Lich Guards of the table. On the left, the Defiler shoots at my warriors and cause Soul Blaze and kill a couple, I think. And then you can see there the rest of his units which did not fire, such as the Demonettes, run forward with a +3 from Slaanesh, which is very cool. And here's a second look at his other unit of Demonettes, which have run into the ruin there, just under my Failed ones. My turn 2, I get lucky, and the Heldrake comes on the table. He moves that way, and he's gonna have a nice shot either at the right unit of Demonettes, or there's plenty of Demonettes of the second squad, which are visible inside the ruin there, the outer wall. Inside the top inner wall of the building. I move my leftmost unit of warriors forward, as well as the Immortals, and the rightmost unit steps back, leaving the Lich Guards move up. They step back to tantalize the Slaanesh Demonettes to come in. Here's a better look at what my Heldrake did. He had about 8 or 9 hits with his Bellflamer and killed about 6. The Tombblade, the warriors, shot at the rightmost unit of Demonettes, did a few but not much. On the other side shooting, I do one more hull point into the Defiler, but that's about it. Very unlucky on my 6s there. And then in the Assault Phase, my Molefin charges the Demonettes, the unit that were in a ruin there, gets in and then shoot. He causes in its 6s to wound and 6s on his D3 for the rending to get a glance. He gets a glance through, very lucky on my part, given he's got lots of attacks. Not as many as he could because most of his units are far away, but that's still a lot of attack. On my turn, I kill 2, I believe, and I win by 1, but he passes his leadership. Oh yeah, his Warlord trait, Nemezor, my Warlord, has a defined Warlord trait. His Warlord trait It requires allows him to reroll his instability rolls within 12 inches of his warlord, which it was there. James's turn 2, he Vector Strike my Heldrake with his Demon Prince, but doesn't cause anything, which is great. His Soul Grinder on the top there, the Spider doesn't move. I think he's gonna protect that objective. In fact, it's camping on 2, I believe, over there. And the Chaos Space Marines don't move either. The Demonettes piling into combat to get more attacks in. On the left hand side though, his Chaos Lord with the Chaos Space Marine squad, the Defiler, move in to try to support the Demonettes and get into the action. And he tries to cast Iron Arm again, and look, very lucky on 3 dice, I get double 6 and I dispel it. Or deny it, sorry. In the shooting phase, his Iron Warriors with Lord and Plasma shoot at my Warriors, cause a couple of casualties. His Demon Prince shoot at the back of my Eldrake and only causes a glance, a pen shaken, which I ignore. And then he has all phase on the right hand side. He needed a 6 to get into my Chaos Pawns. With his Demonettes, he wanted to top it, my big fighting unit. He rolls a 5, he's got Fleet, he takes his 2 dice and rolls a 5 again. He needed a 6 with -2 there, which is so unfortunate. On the other side, oh, and I made a mistake. The Warriors and the Spider moved up around the objective this time, over. On the other side, the Molothin takes a single glance from all these attacks, and I believe there was about 30, which is very, very fortunate for me. I attack back, I cause 4 wounds, and he sticks around, unfortunately. But he keeps on losing models due to the instability roll. My turn 3, and yeah, bit of a problem there. I didn't check the clock. We were having so much fun, and we kept on chatting at the start, talking about Chaos, Space Marines, Demons, and stuff, and the rolling of the Psychic and the rolling of the. My fault. I should have checked the clock. I have 2 objectives in my reach, if not 3. I should have checked the clock and get it. But anyway, my turn 3. I Vector Strike his Defiler with my Heldrake and causes a glance. My Chaos Spawn unit with the Chaos Lord move up on the left to with a view to get into his Chaos Lord unit, which should be fun. Nemesis Zandrake moved over with the Immortals, or the Immortals which are left, and you can see there they have moved just at the edge of the forest. The idea is next turn 4, they move over and they get the objective on the bottom left of the corner there. But I didn't check the clock. I should have gone now. Forget the 4 shots, or 4 shots I did with the Immortals. My fault. The remaining 5 Warriors come up and provide some backup for the Warriors. From the Flayed Ones and the Nurgle Spawns. On the right hand side, my Tombblades move up and get ready to get some shots at the Chaos Space Marines. If I can get them off, then I could contest on turn 4, because of course the Soul Grinder is not objective secured. Then my Lich Guards move up to try to support the Molothin. In the back, the rightmost unit of Cultists move up just in case my Warriors get routed on his turn 3 and provide some objective secured on the objective on the right there. My leftmost run over to this point. I wanted to provide support and objective secured to contest the objective which is in Ruin, which is now controlled by the objective secured Demonettes. Alright, shooting phase. The Tombblade killed 1 Space Marines, but that's about it. The Warriors at the bottom right shoot at the Demon Prince, but did nothing. So did the Cultists, just for funsies, but did nothing. The warriors, no, sorry, the immortals with Zendrake on bottom left shot at the defiler. They should, in hindsight, given the clock time, run to the left and potentially grab that objective. That needed a 3 on the dice roll. Moving through cover. So yeah, not a good thing. The warriors shot at the demonettes, killed a few, and I believe my Chaos Lord shot at his Chaos Space Marines and did nothing. In the assault phase, my failed ones tried to charge the demonettes, did not get there. The warriors did, which is good. Hopefully they can target that unit. And the Chaos Lord with a spawn charged the Chaos Space Marines and his Chaos Lord. My Lich Guard made it into the demonettes, supporting Demolithing on the right of the screen there. Combats with the Lich Guard. He puts about 6 models into the Lich Guard, but they pass their redemption protocols, which was awesome. No, I think he kills 1. Yeah, but then they retaliate. They have 3 attacks each, strength 7, AP 2. It doesn't really care. He's got a 5 up invul. But yeah, they kill I think 4 of them. The Molothin just killed 2. They don't do the last hull point to the Molothin, unfortunately for him. I win combat, and I think the stake, yeah, he's got his Demon Prince, so he can reroll his instability roll. In the combat with the Chaos Space Marines, my Chaos Lord challenges, of course, he has to accept. He needs to challenge as well. He feeds me his Sergeant, which I pulverize, and I roll on Boon Table 64, and that's D3 plus 1 rerolls on Boon Table. I get +1 toughness, stubborn, which I don't really care, I'm fearless, and shred, don't really care, I get lightning claws and power fist. I could use it with power fist in case I roll ones, and then I get for the fourth one nothing. So his lord is by himself now. I've got 3 spawns, 1 is on 2 wounds already, but yeah, my Chaos Lord is gonna go through, and because I got a Demon Heart, 2 up armor save, and he's got lightning claws, it's good. It's gonna go in my favor. The combat with the warriors and the demonettes goes very well in my favor. He kills 2 through all the branding and through all my reanimation protocol. I think I kill a couple. He wins combat by a stick. Leadership 10. I think I needed an 8, and I get something like 5. So yeah, very lucky on that side. So my mistake, he killed 2 Lich Guards, but in the end, we won combat and he stuck around. In his turn 3, he moves his Demon Prince over there and tried to contest, but of course, what I didn't realize is when you're flying, you don't really contest, you need to land to contest, or you need to hover, so, but it doesn't matter. He turns around and casts a spell. I forgot what it was, but he gets 2 of my immortals off, which makes them even further from the objective, unfortunately. It doesn't have anything in range to shoot at, and yeah, I think this Defiler, the immortals didn't run, but they did get the last hull point on his Defiler, which was okay, I guess, but I didn't get the objective, unfortunately. So in the assault phase, he declares a challenge. I accept him with my Chaos Lord. He gets a couple of wounds through. I pass them all with my 2 up invul, 2 up armor save. I hit. I caused I kill him basically. But yeah, he had a couple of wounds left from the combat, overflowing from the unit into him. I roll on a Chaos Table Boon, and yeah, although that's a Demon Prince, I rolled a 22, and my Chaos Lord, who got 4 Chaos rewards on previous turn, just get turned into a Chaos Spawn this turn.
Quit screwing around! This isn't funny!
Turn, which is unfortunate. He, the unit consolidates, and they consolidate and grab the objective there, which is just being picked at by the Heldrake. And then the other combat, wow, yeah, the Demoness can't get anything this turn onto the Molothin. Oh, I think it did 1, but I passed my my ward save. my invul, sorry, and the Lich Guard, they're just tough as hell. Toughness 5 with the reanimation protocol with Endrek within 12 inches, so reroll 1s. Really cool. We get the unit down to 4, his instability is terrible, and the unit pops. And this is where the game ends, unfortunately. It goes like this, so yeah, only 3 turns, and I'm thinking, oh crap, because my yeah, his spaceman killed the Tomblade, which fair enough, that does. But yeah, I was hoping for turn 4 I could have run the cultist to get the objective in Rin. I would have used the warriors to kill his remaining Chaos Space Marines around the objective there. There was only 4 left. I could have charged with a Defiler, Molothin, the Lich Guards into the Chaos Space Marines. One of the units gonna make it in, and then I could kill it. Yeah, clearly I was gonna charge the Molothin. Then on the other side, moving the Immortals with the Cultists probably, or move back my Chaos Lord to protect the objectives from his Demon Prince. My Heldrake, you know, it could have, yeah, turn 4 it would have been easier for me. But as it stands, he's got 1, 2, 3 objectives, because Demonettes, although they are in combat with my warriors, are objective secured, and I got no objective security next to that. And I have only 1 objective, because the one on which the Demon Prince is flying over is not controlled by anyone at this stage. So he's got 3, 2, 1 and wins the game fair and square. It was a great game. My mistake, you know, I got distracted by the fun. There's worse thing to be distracted about in a game of 40k, especially in a tournament. So again, amazing to play James. A really cool guy to play against. He makes fluffy lists, and usually we have a good time. And this time it was great because we both played Chaos Space Marine, so what not to like. There you go. Yeah, as it turns out, Necrons very tough, and Chaos Space Marines hit very hard when you get them into close combat. So the Molothin was the MVP on my side, because, you know, withstanding about, what was it, something like 30 plus attacks a turn against Demonettes was very cool. So for the story, I am gonna have to paint very tiny scratches on all his armor plates on the front and his face, just to see he was a veteran on that battle. And yeah, on to game 2. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed this battle report. See you next time.